welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive, going to be looking at a rather cool map. Well, this is called Car Jump Arena, and I mean you can actually just about see a very, very big ramp in the background. Predominantly, it is for launching vehicles about, which is quite good fun. Although I am going to start with something a little bit different. This is, well, a kind of form of car parkour route. Not quite extreme as some that I've done. It reminds me a little bit more of the trial bikes. Well, the trials gaming and trial bike competitions that they actually have in terms of the sort of style of the arena. Don't know how difficult it is going to be. I'm trying to measure my speed. There was some guesswork on the first jump. Now, I'm actually a little concerned I might struggle with steering lock here. Yeah, we don't have a great amount of it, basically, in this. I figured we might need like a quick fly around over the course with the free camera. Saw there were some jumps and figured probably a bit of power off-roady vehicle is the way to go for this. Power off-roady vehicle doesn't have the turning circle required. Ooh, that was a bit close. Now, how on earth am I going to negotiate that? Well, there's not technically a checkpoint system. I guess we can back it up and we'll go for a sort of save location. What is the best way to do this? I don't know if I'm going to have enough turning circle to do this. Can we flip the vehicle? That is the answer to... No, is the answer. Maybe we need to go a little bit higher up on the hill and then turn it. No, that's definitely not the way to do it. I just noticed there's another one further back. Do we have to go really high up on the hill? I feel like that's going to just end... It's going to end in that predictably way. Although, I mean, we have made it. I'm not sure exactly how well we've made it. Can we make it to the next checkpoint is the question. Where is the next checkpoint? Oh, bloody hell. Well, I think we can make it probably to the next checkpoint. I feel like we're going to crash, but surprisingly, it's not too bad handling, all things considered. And voila, that'll work. And now I've got to be... Ooh, I've got to be precise while going over... Oh, okay, that's actually a lot steeper than I was expecting it to be. That's okay. I mean, this is the sort of terrain I guess this vehicle is designed for. The rock basher is supposed to be able to do this sort of thing. That didn't look as steep as it actually is when you look at it from a distance. Right, can we... Do we have steering lock? Nope. Steering lock? Nope. I feel like it's going to count as a touch on the floor, like when they're with the trials bikes. I feel like they're having to grab reverse. That sort of counts that. I guess that route goes straight on to sort of continue that route. There are two stages for this at the moment, by the looks of it. We're going to do a celebratory. It didn't quite work how I wanted it to. No, we're still going to do a celebratory donut. Now, come on, buggy. Let's get on to here. I don't know how fast I need to go. It looks like we've got a jump coming up. What am I doing? Oh, not a jump. We're doing a loop. Surprisingly, we made it. I didn't manage to mess up the loop. That was a lot of just hold on and hope. Oh, that's not gone very well. Oh, bugger. It has indeed gone poorly. I should have reset before I actually started this bit. We can... I feel like the loop's not too bad to do. I feel like we can definitely figure out the loop. I don't really want to lock the diffs up at the moment because I feel like we've got enough steering problems as it is. It's not like we've got traction-related issues particularly here. That was fine. This jump here, you actually need to be going a bit quicker than I think. Oh, than I was expecting to need to do it. I think what happens is maybe the front of this hits the floor quite hard. How on earth do I do this? Can we go up and then down backwards? Does that work? Yes. I don't think that is the intended way of doing it. And something with a bit more steering lock, you could potentially do that a lot smoother than we managed there, but I'd say we've made it. Do we have another loop coming up? I think so. I'm just going to power up here and hope. I'm not sure where we are. The answer is probably not where I need to be. That's the downside of this technique here, where I'm going for the slide down it backwards kind of thing. Maybe slower. Maybe slow. So we've got to try and do this bit here without any damage, which is difficult, especially if we're doing that. I don't know whether I can just rag it and try and spin it. It's not got the steering to get away with the spinning up there, has it? It's really not got the ability to do... Oh, never mind. Nope. For this buggy, the best bet really is the... Right, let's just let you roll down. Actually, need to go... Okay, right, trick. I'm thinking here. The trick is going to be literally as slow as possible. Nope. It's very, very difficult. Very difficult maneuver. Can I get it to twist? Almost. Typical, I do it first time. Cannot repeat it. That's going to twist a bit too much, I think. No. Haha. Perfect. Look at that. I have figured out how to do it. I've only broken it a little bit. Shame there's no like checkpoint bit down here. I guess what's been killing me here is it's wandering. Oh. That is a hell of a transition. Oh, we're fine. We might struggle here because there's a corner. I'd say I had less troubles with the loops, but that would be slightly wrong. Just trying to get the downward transition-y bits. They seem to be the toughest part. The loops are difficult, but corners are also a big problem. Boot it and hope. Seems to be the way to go. More boot it and hope. God, we need a lot more speed, I think, than I've got going on here. Bloody hell. Okay. We need to go fast for that. I think I lost too much momentum early on. Let's give it some welly. That's second gear. Oh, don't think I can change up. Ugh. Don't actually know if this vehicle is fast enough. The last sort of thing I have... guesswork. If we can lock, maybe we'll waste less. I don't think we're really spinning the wheels, but let's lock every diff up that we can. Try and get it to put down as much power as possible. Oh no. We've walked it along. Right. I mean, that's it. This map, it is a jumpy arena. I've got distracted doing trials biking with a off-roader because it's actually a really cool little arena part to do it on. Cannot. Okay. With the diffs locked, it wanders about quite a lot. I guess because... Oh god, it's like picking up along the floor. Okay, keep power down, keep power down. Not sure we're going to make it. Not making it! We're visiting a grandstand. Not even really a grandstand. A sort of support tower. Viewing platform, maybe, on that one. God. Okay, here we go. You've got to go fast, but I also got to try and keep control of it. Oh, we seem to lose too much momentum. But let's try. No, not going to make it. Maybe this vehicle's not quite quick enough. I'm not going to spend forever in the arena here. That is the final bloody obstacle as well. Very, very cool little arena, that one. Shall we go and look at the... Well, we'll get to the main jump later. There's actually some other fun ones it's got. Stone skipping is an interesting one. Well, car skipping, if you will. Interesting one to have a go with. This probably not... Sure, let's see how this goes. In theory... I mean, it hasn't got the really big paddle tyres. Oh, God, it goes very light, and we struggle with control. Oh, we've only got 3 gears. Well, I guess we can blow the engine up doing this. I haven't got a clutch on this. Can we, like, run across the... No. We don't have, like, the big paddle tyres. We have just sunk it. Mercifully, the intakes... are high enough. I mean, we can cheat. Kind of. Yep, we are cheating. The intakes are high enough. God, they must only just be... I can't quite tell exactly what level the water is at. But the intakes are on the top. We have cheated it immediately. I have found a new way to cheat. Oh, brilliant. I mean, yeah, that will go... That will go the whole way. I guess the question is, can anything actually do 200 meters down there? I mean, I feel like the answer to the question of what can do... I mean, something like this, maybe? The top speed bolide? I'm thinking... Well, I mean, they did actually... Mythbusters actually did do the whole sort of skimming a car across the water, it is kind of plausible. Thinking, you know, cannonball run and all that. Vaguely portable. The thing that you want is a completely flat bottom to the car. And I'm going to guess a lot of speed is going to be needed here. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's too much. Oh, dear. We have a problem. We have rectified the problem. Badly. But I guess we are... Well, we're going to hit it with some speed. Nowhere near enough. Okay, we didn't really... skip the car across the floor there, across the water there. It did not help. We're going to have to go really fast in this if we're going to make it. I guess we've got to kind of build the power. As it goes over the crest, the car just goes light. I mean, there's no downforce. This is all about top speed, so you have got no downforce pushing the car down into the ground. It wants to try and take off. Okay, that was better. Still didn't really go as far as I was expecting and or wanting it to. Only 70 metres. That's a bit disappointing, really. Okay. We can't do it with that. I mean... The Scintilla always seems like a solid choice. In terms of speed. I mean, we've got a drag car version here. It'll be very, very fast. Grip might be a concern in this one. Again, we'll have to be a little bit careful. I'm not sure whether speed is the only thing, though, that we need. I will hazard a guess there will be some other... sort of characteristics that might be necessary. Oh, this thing is so fast. We've maxed out. It says 230. Oh, it bounced. It actually skipped. And, almost did it. We got a proper bounce. Oh, okay, can we? Tuning. Tuning is required. How do I? Final gear. I want it longer. I think it's that way. To make longer gear ratios. Sure. That, oh wait, hold on. I did a dumb thing. I don't think I saved it because you have to apply it. Was it 2 point? I thought I put it like 2.1. Let's just try that. This might not work. Oh wait, that's a differential. Well, maybe that'll help. Pfft. Maybe. We'll fire the NOS as well. Sure, this can only go well, can't it? Let's just be a bit careful as we go over the crest. And don't spin the wheels up too much. Here we go. We have got a lot more speed. We have 250. It's bounced once. It's not bounced a second time. It has smashed. I don't know how you get around that one. I mean, well, I was gonna say the only way I can think of doing it is go even faster when we get to it. I'm trying to like bring the throttle in carefully, but that's very difficult to do here. If we try and aim the car slightly to the side, no, we're going to bite. Oh, hello. I mean, it's gone further, kind of, technically. The engine, it still has some drive. We've passed the, no, wait, where's the 200 metre mark? Not quite sure. We're past the 200 metre mark. It took a flip. It did take a flip. What happens? Okay, now I'm going. We're experimenting. I mean, that's kind of part of the point of this video. I was just going to jump into a map and just do things and see what happens. I'm curious what happens if I go sideways into it, if I can actually get the car to rotate. I mean, we're going to have to be going very fast, of course. What happens if we yank the steering at the last second? Surprisingly skipped better. We actually got 2 bounces. How and or why did we get 2 bounces? I mean, the problem is you're always going to end up going towards the wall. There's never going to be any way that you're going to get the car fully sideways, I don't think, because you haven't got time. You're going way too quickly here. I mean, technically, we're cut in half. We bounced. You might even, if you could do it, if you could aim it. It'd be so difficult to aim. I'm going to try it. Can we skip the car, land it, skip off the water, land it, and drive on? Now, to do this is going to require a lot of speed. I think we could probably land it. I think it just will lose control on the landing front. So if you just aim it like that. Slow down. I think it'll be alright. I mean, it's not going to be the best condition a drag car has ever been, but... Oh. Engine, we okay? Yeah, I mean, it snapped the front wheel. Actually, it's still got a little bit of steering. It's bent it, but not completely useless. Haha! We actually... Oh, okay, no, it is quite useless. But we have successfully skipped a car and survived. Well, I wasn't expecting that one, but that's fun. That's cool. So that's one of the that's one of the jumps that we can mess around with if you want. We've got a high jump. What have we got here? Not actually sure what you are. What are you? I'm going. You know what? I don't know quite. It's some sort of jumping thing, but I'm not 100% sure what the long jump. I'm going to guess there's a ramp that I didn't see down there. Sure, we'll stick with Scintilla for now. I guess we'll just fire it and see what it does. Be careful over the crest. By the looks of it, it's a very similar approach. Yeah, I think all of these are the same kind of approaches. That's fine. What am I aiming for? Oh, there's a ramp there. Well, I would say we have long jumped. Oh dear. I'd say we win. We very much cleared that one. Actually flew surprisingly well. They actually fly through the air quite nicely. Well, that's just a basic ramp if you want to launch your Scintilla off of. This middle one, I think, is like a high jump kind of thing. I mean, the Scintilla is just the thing you want for the majority of these. High jump. Well, okay. I guess we'll park up here. Why not? How high can the Scintilla escape the high jump? No idea. The only downside for a car like this might be the nose getting caught on the floor as it kind of goes for the upward part. I don't know how extreme. God, the upward part is here. We have gone into the top. You know, of all the things I expected to see when doing this, that wasn't one of them. Well, I guess the Scintilla is parked there now. The Scintilla lives at the top of the map. You can just dangle there. You know what? What the hell is that? Got distracted immediately. Oh, is that like a wall of death kind of thing? I suspect it might be. Right, Scintilla's up there. Can we... I mean, what car do we want to send up to the high jump next? We could send up a drag. There's a drag Burnside, isn't there? Sure, why not? Why not have a go? It's not going to be as far. The Scintilla is basically the fastest base game car. I think that one is, as far as I'm aware. I mean, these things like this are quick as well. They're just not as quick as the Scintilla. This is a little bit more of a normal drag car, and I say that, you know, saying normal drag car as a sentence. How fast? So you're going to talk about 200 miles an hour. That is all the gearbox has to give. But you shouldn't lose too much momentum going up there. You can get 170 something meters, 174 meters, I think it was. Uh-oh. Crunch. Actually, nope, it has crunched pretty heavily. Are you really going to survive that? Yes, you can. Of course, why not? We can crunch the drag car into... It's still driving, barely. I'm going to use driving loosely, but... I mean, if it was the end of a downhill survival, it would probably still be given. If it was a driven to destruction, it would still be given as mobile. The cage definitely helped save it. Honestly, you could probably survive that quite neatly. But yeah, okay. So that's the high jump. Now there is the long jump. I'm having issues with the camera. Is that a set of stairs? I feel like that is a challenge unto itself. I don't know whether it's supposed to be. Look, what car can make it down all of those stairs without disintegrating? There is a long set of stairs down there with a bunch of corners. Shall we go for the main? I say the main attraction, the main long jump, if you will. Slightly curious as to. I'm going to play a little game of what can survive a long jump. Can anything survive the long jump? In fact, I mean, look, let's start with the Burnside. To be honest with you, we'll start with the Burnside simply because it survived that last one. These things are normally pretty tough. I mean, you're going to need a couple of things to survive. I think you're going to need to be quick, but not so fast that you jump really far. Because this has kind of got like a ski jump style landing zone. So the further you... But if you jump into the landing zone, you're all right. If you jump too far... Oh, actually, no, this might be okay. I want you to land on your roof. I did prefer the idea of you landing on your roof, car. I mean, we are on the roof. Unfortunately, the landing... Oh, and we're going to need to stop before we drown. And the engine is... Okay, we do sleep with the fishes. You're not wrong, game. You're not wrong at all. So, I mean, this thing at full chat, if we get it to twist, so there is kind of an element of in-air control you can have with the vehicles, using the accelerator, using the brake. Oh dear. We did bumble that one a little bit. I actually... Okay, now you just want to rotate. Oh. Don't know whether. Maybe if I slam on the brakes... It wants to twist in an unusual manner. Oh! Pff, the body's come off. I wasn't expecting that one. So, yeah, it twists in a strange way, which makes me think maybe if I just slam on the brakes from the get-go, accept it. It's gonna, like, I can't fight the twisting. Twisting is going to happen. I'm going to guess something to do with the aerodynamics of the vehicle. I don't know why it's always twisting the same way. So if I slam on the brakes, it's going to twist. Oh. Why does it twist like that? It's really odd. I cannot figure out the spiralling from the car. However, I am happy to report we have the first car I tried down here, of course, is a car that is actually able to survive it. I mean, the engine took a battering. We lost a wheel. Basically, all the hit all went on the front corner. But it did it. It took the hit, and the car survived, which is astonishing. Okay, well, you know what, we're going to leave you down there as a monument to potential future success. We'll see whether the next thing might be able to do anything. Actually, no, this is a lot less... Oh, they don't have a really, like, crazy high-powered version, particularly. It's a lot less likely to survive. Should we try a van? I feel like a van is a pretty good shout in terms of survivability. It won't be going very fast is the only downside to it here. Can I actually rotate you here? Are we going to get you stuck? I feel like the answer is probably going to get it stuck. There we go. Now, we will reset you. I mean, so this is just the normal, Vandal. We might end up breaking the engine because it's going to go very quickly down here. How fast does it get? There's no point me accelerating anymore because it's already at the rev limit pretty much. Oh, my steering had some issues. I feel like we're going to be fine with this. Doesn't jump far enough. We're going to blow the engine up, but it certainly doesn't jump far enough to really be a problem. The sand did not sand as much as I expected it to, and we are in the water. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, we can drive it out of the water. Almost out of the water. Don't mind me. Just need to get rid of the front bumper. Or not. Okay. Vandal, not quite as exciting. Was not quite quick enough. Ooh, what about... Let's see what this does. It'll be fun to see it explode into a million pieces. I'm not expecting this to be particularly resilient to the landing. You never know. I mean, it's not going to be... Well, it's going to be pretty fast, to be honest. 183 mile an hour for Chariot. You're going to do exactly the same as the Burnside. If you can land on your wheels... Oh, stop rolling, because you're going to... No, you're going in the drink. I think we might have been okay. Oh. Nope, we're going to go for a slow speed flip in the sand. Ah, that's fine as well. Car. It's another one that lives. I did not think many were going to survive this. I say it lives. The living part is... I mean, dubious at best. Most of the problem, I was trying to maneuver the bumper. It's bent the front end down so much that the front wheels don't touch the ground anymore. But it has survived. It does survive surprisingly well. I reckon this can survive better as well. I reckon there's a chance that this could survive. Again, you really need the roll. I've done these sort of like survive super jumps before in the past, and what really matters, what really helps, is if you can get the vehicle to tip and land on its roof, not on its wheels. Although that's actually surprisingly resilient. Can we get some power forward? It's snapped a wheel. It's got rid of a front wheel. These cars are stronger than I was expecting. I mean, that's a big impact. It's a really big impact, and I mean, it's pretty much in the same condition as that. The Cherrier also lives to fight another day. I didn't think you would live. I thought that was going to disintegrate. I am surprised. Not disappointed, to be honest. I'm just genuinely surprised at the resilience of some of these cars going down here. What can we... I mean, this should be funny to watch go. Oh, let's take the drag hopper. Yes. This probably won't survive, but it will be entertaining to watch it shed the bodywork constantly. It will involve me having to try miraculously get it under control for going downhill quickly. Don't know what the top speed on the hopper is. Guess we're going to find out. Here we go. 195 miles an hour. Does not have the aero, apparently, for this. Uh-oh. We've gone quite high off... Uh-oh. No, good. Good. Bad. Was good. Thought might be good. Was bad in the end. It has done what we sort of were expecting. There goes the body. Steering's okay. Just the drive shaft popped off. Well, funny that. The gearbox is at an angle that is an angle and a half. See, oddly, this got way more height. Now, I'm going to hazard a guess. So Beam does have air physics. I'm going to hazard a guess. Actually, I'm just curious seeing what vehicles do. This is getting sort of hoofed up into the air a lot higher than some of the other cars. Like, that's going up way higher. I mean, it's going far in terms of distance. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. No. That was never surviving. The drive shaft has amazingly made it. I have one wheel left. Didn't want... Yeah. Funnily enough, as wacky as the fact that that has drive is, funnily enough, landing flat on the ground is really bad. The best way for this to land is going to be upside down. We want it to land upside down on the back of the vehicle, and there's no way to try and even aim to do that with this. It twists so much. Nope, you've gone up and then you've stopped, and now I'm going to try and grab the brakes, and that's not going to go well. Has gone, I mean, about predictably. Yeah, it just gets way too much. Way too much height. Does again have drive, but nothing else. Far too much height for the Roma. I guess in theory. So I'm not going to go for the full crazy one. We're going to go for a rally one. Or do I go for a race one? I'm thinking downforce. I'm curious to see the effects of downforce on the flight path here. So a scintilla with a lot of downforce. In theory... Whoa. Uh-oh. The downforce should be pushing the car. It shouldn't get the same elevation off the jump. I think, right? Makes sense to me. Downforce should be pushing it down. Yep, like that. Which it did. Okay, it does do predict... I say what I would predict. It's not gone well for the car. Rolled nicely. And I mean, the safety cell is all surprisingly good in that. I would not want to have been in that car, but, you know, feel like the roll cage held up well. So, good news. In my curious experimenting, yeah, the downforce, very much a big, important thing here. It does force the car down. Now, it does make the car fly a little bit weird. We're gonna now. This time we're going much faster off the jump. Yeah, it will just nosedive. Oh, tell you what, this. Oh, almost. It was almost a glorious landing. It might still survive this. Maybe. It is close to okay. I mean, that would probably drive us in the sand. I want to have one more go with this. Because if you can get it to... it doesn't fly very far. No. Got to be so careful over this crest because it suddenly falls away from you. Rear-wheel drive, high-powered car. Really wants to get loose down here. You got to bring in the throttle nice and gently, and there we go. Unleash the power of the Scintilla. Now we want it to front flip here, I guess. We kind of want it to remain up. It really does just want to go upside down. Oh, perfect. I mean, not the distance, but that you couldn't do it better if you tried. That is what you want. Yeah, curiously, the Scintilla actually wants to fly upside down. Once it gets upside down, the aero... I'm sure there might be a reason. My physicsing brain is trying to figure it out. But yeah, when it goes up, once it gets upside down, it's really happy to be upside down. I mean, look at this. I wouldn't recommend taking this to a race afterwards. It's the radiator's gone a little bit, but I mean, it's better than those two. Didn't quite go as far as those two before it hit the ground, but still. This is a great map if you want to do some science of launching cars and whatnot. This is a good fun place to go and do it. It's easy, as I have done here, to just get distracted messing around and seeing what happens. I love the little trials bike-esque obstacle course that they have going on. And yeah, you can just have some fun messing about with skipping cars, launching cars. What was this one? Don't know what is this one. What is this one? Oh, hello. I have not found this bit before. What the hell? This is like some weird looping car thing. Sure, you can go do that as well. The roof slider. Well, okay, I was going to end the video, but come on, we've got to figure this out. I mean, just, you give me an option for something about having a car upside down, and I want to go find out what that is. But yeah, it's a good fun, sort of entertaining, silly map for you to play around with. I shall put a link to it in the description if you want to go and have a go and launch some vehicles around, crash some cars, and all of that. I mean, it is as the name suggests. It does just launch the car up onto its roof. And we are very good at sliding along on our roof, apparently. Oh, not quite 300 meters. There we go. Yeah. Fun little map for some messing around, basically. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.